Hello fellow passive income investors, welcome to today's video. Today's video I'm going to give you an update on one of the brand new YieldMax ETF, and this ETF is SMCY. Remember, pre-launch on last Thursday I made a video about this ETF, but here's the thing now. This, look at this, NAV $20, net assets $20. This was right on the YieldMax website. If we go to Yahoo Finance as well, look, the NAV was $20, but something strange happened. I noticed this and I was like, I'm going to keep you updated on this because that's what I do on this channel. Oh, by the way, if you don't want to miss this type of update, just make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notification, because if you don't, you're going to miss a lot of updates and news on your investment. So if we go to fast forward today, check this out. This net asset, the same one you saw was $20, today is $51.32. Net asset, this is how much money they have so far, is $2,057,000. What happened last Thursday was NAV was 20 and today is 51. That was strange, and this is something that I said, well, I'll have to keep you an update on that. If we look at Yahoo Finance, remember Yahoo Finance was NAV was 20, but now is 51.76. So when the YieldMax opened this ETF, it did open actually at 50, right? And if we look at the first time, September 12th, when it came out, it wasn't accepted on September 11th, and of course it started trading on September 12th, 2024, and it started at 50.86. That was the price where it started. So about $50, depends on the market opens and close. So about $50, right? And 52-week ranges range between 50, 52-week range, meaning that's the time that's been out. It's been out for 1 week, but that's the max, has ranged between $50.62 to $52.84. We can see the volume is not that much. On Yahoo Finance, since the day you opened on Thursday, it was at $50, right? But when you go to YieldMax website, the NAV was still $20. And I was like, what's going on? Yesterday, actually, I emailed YieldMax informing them that, hey, what happened? What's going on? I'm investing in this ETF. But on Yahoo Finance, it's $50. But you guys on your website, there's it's only $20 on NAV. Literally, I think today I woke up, I checked the NAV on the website, it has changed. So I don't know if that was because of my email or was because of other reasons. If it was because of my email, they came up to know that. Customer relation, I'm really pissed about that, because at least you should say, oh, thank you very much for letting us know. I didn't receive an email, so I don't know if it was me or was they just found that mistake, right? Now, if we go to what this ETF does, because for some people it will be the first time maybe they seen this ETF and you don't know what's going on, right? So what this ETF is, right? SMCY seeks to provide current income. Additionally, the fund also aims to provide some exposure to the share price of Super Microcomputer Inc., SMCI. This is a stock that this ETF calls against. The fund has a net expense ratio of 0.99 and is actively managed. So even though it's higher on a price, the expense ratio is the same as any other YieldMax ETF, 0.99. And we can see on the YieldMax website right there, it's 0.99. And of course, it trades on New York Stock Exchange. So what else about this fund? So to achieve its investment goal, SMCY utilizes synthetic cover call strategy. Through the use of cover call strategy, the fund could simultaneously provide both yield and indirect exposure to the SMCI share price return. So you have two things. First, you get the exposure to the stock itself, and also you get the return in terms of distributions, right? Income and exposure from option. So how they do that? So the first thing they do for the fund's strategy, SMCY will buy and sell mix of call and put option contract for SMCI price return. This option may either be a standardized exchange traded or flexible exchange, which is called flex. Okay, in order to facilitate synthetic cover call strategy, SMCY utilizes a multi-step process. First, the fund simultaneously buys and sell call and put option on SMCI in efforts to replicate price movement. Generally, these options have a term ranging from 1 week to 6 months. For the second part of this strategy, SMCI writes a super microcomputer call to bring an income. However, this call option will be sold short, okay, as SMCY, this ETF does not own share price because it does write synthetically, right? Okay, and then of course they always they'll do strike price will be it's going to be up to 15% higher than the SMCI share price at the time. Short-term US Treasury security will also be held by this fund for two reasons. The first reason, of course, is to generate extra income, because bonds in general have high yields, of course. So when they hold those bonds, they're going to get dividend or income from those bonds. And the second reason they hold bonds is because they write costs synthetically. In order to achieve that, they have to have the money, which we call collateral. That's all this fund is for people who are new to this ETF, or they have seen this video first time. Or you can also check my other video. I made a pretty length video about this. Now if we go back to YieldMax, we can see here, guys, the distribution. This is a return. There's no return here. If we look at the distribution now, and by the way, if we look at the holdings, remember they say some alternatives, they write call and also they do put, and that's exactly what they do here. You can see there's a call expires on September 20th, and also there's a put right here which expires on October 18th. So they're both a strategy. And then also there are a bunch of treasury they hold right now. United States Treasury notes, which is a bond, and there's United Treasury bond, there's a United States Treasury. So a lot of bonds, which actually cash and bonds hold majority of money. Look, 33% of this is on cash and others, because it's just brand new, right? And of course there's a 16% of that is on treasury, 16. So that's a holding. But when it comes to dividends now, look at the distribution yield. Right now the distribution yield is none. There's no distribution yield right now. But again, if you are a subscriber to this channel and you follow me, I always keep you updated on the new distribution whenever that news comes out. I'll keep you updated on that. And by the way, distribution has changed. Now YieldMax pays distribution weekly on most ETFs, and a couple of days ago I just made a video about that, the change of distribution. So just make sure you watch that video. I'm going to put a link below so you can watch that video, see what's the schedule. And this ETF will be paying most of these ETF you can see right here, they'll be paying on a weekly basis, but of course there's a schedule, so you have to know which ETF you're holding and when they're going to pay. But YieldMax and YMAG will be paying on a regular weekly basis. So guys, that's all. I just want to keep you an update on this brand new ETF, which was on the beginning when I made the first video was only $20 NAV, but right now, of course, it is $50.89 on the price range. So this is the highest YieldMax. It's a highest priced ETF so far from YieldMax. What do you think? Do you think this is a higher price? Do you think YieldMax should just stick to what they used to be, just $20? Is it convenient for you to buy that way? Just make sure you leave in a comment below so we know what you think about the price. So that's all, guys, for today. If you like this video, again, make sure you give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe. We need to hit the 10,000 subscribers soon. Bye bye.